djlonghairorig here in the house. Welcome everyone. You can see I am deep in the guts of a deck. But hello. What's going on, Cowboy Dan?
Oh, not much. I've been just trying to keep busy. Hit that 500 marker on Twitter today, so I'm going to be looking into blue check marking and starting for Twitter post monetization. For some reason, all of a sudden, overnight, after interacting with a particular artist on stream and off stream, I just got a little follow bump over there, and nice. She will be joining on the Tuesday night show, the new Two Heads One Mic podcast, which had just made a demo comeback. We did our first demo show for the new nice. Reboot of that podcast, and with Scuba Chew as the co-host, it really hit off for that night. I don't know what happened. Usually first time testing out talk content doesn't usually get anybody coming in, and we had a steady retention according to YouTube analytics.
Nice.
The numbers were even better than what I do on the Wednesday shows. So
awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Brian, how's it going, man?
It goes. Things are looking up for me, so I'm just here for the spoilers, the news, the everything, because that's what I do.
Yep. No, I hear that, man. I think it's still uploading, but I meant to get to it last night, but kind of got sidetracked. Looks like it is still uploading. Dang it, Bobby. Anyways, hopefully that will post soon. We have the no commentary, no ads or anything of the quarter 2 report, which has some very interesting things. There were some memeable things too. I didn't get a chance to do any memes on it, but we'll kind of loosely cover some of that as soon as that posts. Oh my god. Yeah. And then, of course, we have all the Spider-Man spoilers. There's supposed to be a panel tomorrow, but they're not going to live stream it. So as soon as they post it up on YouTube or on Twitch, I plan on going live. And just, we'll be pausing, but we'll be kind of like a pseudo live react because obviously it won't be live for us. So, yeah. Good times. Anyways, so we got that to cover today too. Frank, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. Productive week. I am glad to be here as usual.
Hey, man. Always awesome to have you. Actually pretty productive for me too. I finally got to a lot of the Magic Con clips of me getting the Chris's Nut and Joshua Fornelli's mat signed. So there's going to be a new one popping up at least till Monday. I have more to upload, but at 4:20 Pacific Standard Time every day, you should see a new, really extremely short clip of those getting signed. So good times.
Neat.
Yeah. So and Margaret did amazing. She got 800 some odd views, and then some disgruntled people on Seth, which okay. And I don't know about the one today because it just aired. So, what's up, Duel? How you doing, man? TCGDude, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Glad to be here, guys. It's Thursday, so it's round table, as is tradition.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I have also had a fairly productive week. Good amount of family time. We just did a company luncheon. The old ladies company, and myself, I've been listing singles on my TCG player store. I have over 700 singles listed on there, so
very nice.
Yeah. Also, lastly, I locked in my pre-order for a play booster of Edge of Eternities, so I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow.
Nice. Man's going daring, one whole play booster.
I know, right? Well, it's crazy because the collector boosters, my LGS was offering $260, with a limit of 1 per person. Those got snapped up real quick. They currently are offering $330, and I'm like, I can't really swing that right now. So just gonna do the play booster and crack that open, draft with the misses, and then sell singles. All right, Hasbro action. What is going on here? Yeah, guys, I'm walking into this one a little blind today. Can't even lie. I haven't been on the pulse with what's happening, so I'm learning.
Bullet points.
Frank, did you get a chance to check it out or not really?
I read the bullet points version earlier today. Would you like me to go over the bullet points version, or you just want to go through this?
Well, this is the whole. I'm not going to play the whole freaking video, but if you have some timestamps or kind of general idea. Anything to pull up, let me know.
I can give the overview quick, and then we can just go through the video as is, or an abridged version of the video. So, some of the highlights. Total Hasbro revenue decreased 1%, but Magic the Gathering total revenue is up 23%, of course, thanks to Final Fantasy, which they are very proud to tout is the biggest release in Wizard history. They had an operating loss of $798 million, which includes something about a $1.0 billion non-cash goodwill impairment. I'm actually not entirely sure what that means, but we can talk about that later. They have an adjusted operating profit of $247 million year over year, which reflects the strength mostly in Magic, as well as their better. They call it a cost structure, which is basically just how everything is priced out for production from creating the cards, packing the cards, and getting them out to the consumers. There was a net loss of $6.10 per share for Hasbro.
Oh, wow.
And an adjusted net earnings of $1.30 per diluted share, which is an 8 cents improvement over last year. And they returned a total of $98 million to shareholders, and they reduced their debt by $12 million. So those are the highlights. And those are some good highlights all together.
I was just about to tack that on. Yeah, that doesn't sound like anything to complain about.
Right, and they're still paying for their FUBAR with buying the old network that was failing.
Yeah, the one they lost $4 billion on.
Yeah. So they're still trying to recoup that. So I don't think they'll show a positive number for quite some time. They need like 7. They need like, I don't know, what, 5. They need 15 more sets like Final Fantasy to get in the clear.
Altogether, though, I've said this before on several quarter releases. Almost every single quarterly release report from Hasbro has been pretty negative lately. But looking at this one, just raw numbers, this one looks pretty solid. And yeah, we can chalk it up to Final Fantasy, but there's no underselling it. The hype is here for Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
I just think that with what's coming up, I don't think they put as much time and effort that they did for Final Fantasy, and I feel like it's gonna fall a bit flatter than their expectations hoped for.
Yeah, I mean, Avatar might do well. The Marvel Spider-Man, I don't know, man. I think this is going to be the power down set. And, a lot of people kind of mentioned that in Final Fantasy, but it's nowhere near as bad as so far as what we've seen. But then again, we've only looked at, or what we're going to look at is welcome decks and the 5 cards that they have previewed.
I just want to say, the first card spoilered for Final Fantasy was a cactus that attacked for an insane amount of damage. The first cards we've seen spoiled for the Spider-Man set are basically vanillas.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty vanilla, but this is what's in the welcome decks. So we'll see a bunch of those. Spider-Man seems like a sacrificial lamb to the power of Final Fantasy. Well, yes. Definitely, man. I totally hear that. And let me know if you want to pop on. I gave Bob an invite because he can translate some of this Technobabble, but I haven't seen him, or I missed him. I don't know. But I kind of feel that Spider-Man. I don't know. There's a few people reporting that a lot of people are trying to cancel their orders on Spider-Man, which is interesting.
I told everybody long ago before even the hype of Final Fantasy, when they first announced Final Fantasy Spider-Man, they hadn't even announced Avatar yet.
Yeah.
Long ago, I told them that Final Fantasy was going to be the set to get, and Spider-Man was not going to have the following that everybody. And people were saying, "Oh, Spider-Man has, it's got a bigger fan base. It's part of Disney. They're gonna, because you have the Disney fan base." No, Final Fantasy. If you live in Japan, even if you haven't heard or played any of the Final Fantasy games, and you put a character like Cloud or Tifa or Kefka, up on a screen, they'll know exactly who that is,
right?
Even if they've never seen or played the game, because it's big over there. It's it's both anime and gaming, and that's what that's what they do. That's where it originated. And it's like,
right, it's cultural there.
It's cultural there, and over here the gaming community. I mean, it's got what, 15 games now. We've been playing it since the 80s.
So it's got almost 2 generations of a following, right? You've got parents with kids playing that. Yeah.
Well, I've got to say, while I definitely don't think that Spider-Man right now is more popular than Final Fantasy, I definitely think it would be a mistake to underestimate it as a set, especially since a lot of the people who are fans of Spider-Man, these are the guys who will spend a lot of money on paraphernalia for Spider-Man. And actually, as Kevin Hain points out, it's important to look at what we've already seen for the success of Marvel Tide Magic products. The Secret Lair did really well.
I don't think it will sell. Don't get me wrong. I
don't
just
think
like
it's going to be a dud. I don't think it's going to outdo Final Fantasy, but I definitely don't think it's going to be a dud set.
I think the main draw for Spider-Man is going to be those comic book alt arts.
Yeah.
Because the art there is actually comic book arts. They're credited to like Steve Ditko, and stuff like that. The actual creators of Spider-Man. So that's gonna be a big draw for comic book heads to be able to get those type of things. And also, they're trying. I don't know if I told DJ about this. I was talking with another guy about it earlier. Also, one of the things they revealed at Comic-Con is there's going to be a collaboration between the Marvel Legends action figures that come packaged with a Magic card.
Oh, there we go. That's the kind of stuff I like to see.
Yeah, that is Uncle Frank.
What? Yeah. No, I've never heard of Uncle Frank. Who's that?
To your point, Frank, is why I try hard.
Why try hard if the name alone will sell enough boxes? Because, sure, while we've seen in the past that a name alone can be enough to sell boxes, the quality of the product is what's going to make people come back for more. If you give them a bare bones product, sure, they may buy it once, twice, maybe even 3 times if they're ferocious enough. But if you give them a bad, bland product, as we've seen, just look at the Marvel films, people will check out and stop showing up for the product if it's not good. They don't have to be slam dunk home runs or anything, but some energy, some effort should be put into making it a good product with a name attached to it.
Yeah. For sure, and it definitely has a strong name. It will do well. Don't get me wrong. I don't think it's going to beat Final Fantasy.
So, with backing up what Brian said, I actually spoke with my comic book shop, which is a comic book shop in LGS. And we got I don't know about your guys' shops or the people around locally around where you guys are at, but the folks that are going to my shop that I go to, they're excited about the Spider-Man Marvel stuff. When it comes down to the Magic the Gathering collaboration with Spider-Man, everybody seems to be excited. There's a lot of hoopla, a lot of talk about it, and the comic book heads that are just comic book heads are really interested in it. So I'm seeing good stuff on my side of the collector market, where I'm just a comic book head who's buying comic book related product, and my little circle over here seems to be really antsy for it to come out.
But like I said, also you got that whole bonus thing of the magic cards that come packaged with the action figures.
Well, that's reassuring to know that comic book Spider-Man fans are going to be leaning heavily into this Magic release. You know,
that was a ploy grab that was been used several times. I mean, GI Joe did it where. For a while, where they had like a GI Joe card in it, so much in fact that eventually the back of the blister pack was a collectible card. Also, Masters of the Universe, they gave out little tiny mini comic books back in the day. You have starting lineup action figures where they were the baseball and football action figures, and they came with the card. It's been a big trope, and I believe that toy line is also Hasbro, so it would make a lot of sense that they do it.
I think it was Mattel that made the Yu-Gi-Oh! Action figures that came with special promo cards. I remember those from when I was a kid. Those were disgustingly rare.
Yeah, they also did the Bakugan had special promo cards with their toys.
Oh, man. I don't like being old, guys.
This whole thing makes me harken back to back in the olden days in the 90s, where you had Magic the Gathering comics and they came with a special promo card.
Yeah, the new manga that came out, Destroy All Humans, They Can't Be Regenerated. That is a Magic the Gathering tie-in manga, and every volume that releases comes with a promo card.
Oh, really?
I was wondering about that. I saw a little clip of that on Facebook, and I was like, what the heck is this?
I cannot recommend it enough. The series is good. It's very enjoyable. 4 volumes are out right now. And all of them, they're all like, it's older cards, but they just have a nice foil treatment. It's really nice. But we're getting off track.
Right. What do you think one of those goes for sealed, like on an eBay listing? Like $30 or something?
The manga?
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, with the promo card included.
Oh, like $12 total.
Oh.
You can buy them on Amazon.
Thank you so much, Pat. $5. Put this towards Avatar. It's going to be paying harder than me and your pet cat.
I learned a lot about Pat just now.
Yeah. Oh, Pat, you'll love Pat. He's I mean, he is a good guy, but
Pat, I got something interesting for you, because they released a special promo card at Comic-Con that was Avatar, but it had to do with allies. What's your take on that? Because you're an older head, and you probably played or have some old ally cards. What do you think about allies coming back to Magic the Gathering?
Oh, allies, aka budget slivers, the second coolest tribal deck possible.
Yeah.
Besides, of course, slivers.
Of course.
Man, it's hard to say exactly how I feel about allies. Pure designly, I think they're great. I'm never going to betray slivers in terms of tribal mechanics, but allies, if slivers did not exist, allies would be my go-to deck.
There's the numbers. Okay. I'm just kind of scrolling through. The video is up. Feel free to use it, guys. Please just give a shout out to the channel. It has all the financial documents that they've included for the conference call. But I don't really have time spots to play a certain area.
Standout quarter. Magic the Gathering continues to deliver, growing 23% year over year in the second quarter, and up 32% year to date.
Yeah.
This isn't just a one-off moment. It's a clear indication of the power of Magic's community, our release cadence, and the resonance of our Universes Beyond.
It sounds so robotic. I mean, they're super stoked.
Magic's engine of growth is durable. It's diversified, and it's accelerating. We're seeing strength across every KPI of the brand. Tarkir Dragonstorm is on pace to become the top-selling Magic Premier set of all time. Final Fantasy, the latest release in our Universes Beyond portfolio, is already the highest-grossing Magic set ever. And Secret Lair, our direct-to-consumer collectible business, just delivered the strongest sales quarter in its history.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about our new releases either. Our backlist Magic sets have already set an all-time annual sales record, and we're only 6 months into the year. That's a testament to the depth and durability of Magic's value to players, collectors, and fans alike.
This sounds like a Fallout audio recording.
Cards that retain full compatibility.
Well, because they recorded
Community
off phone,
engagement is also hitting new highs. Last month's MagicCon Las Vegas drew record attendance, with over 19,000 badges sold.
Oh,
eclipsing our previous high from Chicago just earlier this year. And the Wizards Play Network continues to expand, now totaling nearly 9,000 locations globally. Organized play is on fire. We saw a nearly 40% year-over-year increase in unique players during the first half of 2025. A clear signal that our play programs are bringing new energy and deeper connection to local communities. Final Fantasy set a record for new player growth, delivering more new players in its first 2 weeks than any prior set posted over an entire season. For the balance of this year, fans are eagerly anticipating our upcoming slate of releases, including Edge of Eternities, Marvel's Spider-Man, and Avatar: The Last Airbender, both new additions to our ever-expanding Universes Beyond portfolio. We're committed to scaling Magic through thoughtful innovation,
you think the bubble's gonna pop
smart
soon?
operational execution, and a continued focus on player-first experiences. We see a bright future for the brand.
There's Beyblade.
There's Beyblade X.
2025 and beyond. Simply put, Magic is stronger than ever, and we're just getting started.
It sounds like the audio log you'd hear in an underground laboratory before everything goes to hell.
Right.
This is the kind of message you receive from a scientist going, "How everything's great, everything's awesome. We've injected a gorilla with 37 drugs the day after. The gorilla has ripped off Ted's arm." That's what this sounds like.
The seat you're sitting in is going to self-destruct in 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's how do you sound so fake as a person? That's crazy. But yeah, you guys heard him. Like Magic's
script.
It's really hard to sound anything other than disingenuous when you're reading from a script.
I suppose. But you guys heard it. Final Fantasy was massively successful. It managed to pull off a huge increase, not just in revenue, but in player growth. And Wizards and Hasbro as a whole are planning to ride that wave throughout the rest of the year. I don't know if that was the end of the discussion there, but you heard how they were saying they are fully expecting to capitalize on this by increasing availability for the upcoming Universes Beyond sets. Really? Is that what he said? Did I mishear that? Because that's what it sounds like he said. Go back a minute.
Let's see if this is it.
Experiences. We see a bright future for the brand, both in the second half of 2025 and beyond. Simply put, Magic is stronger than ever, and we're just getting started.
Yeah, that sounds like he's willing to
we're now
go
in a place
all
where
in.
we can start talking more confidently about our digital pipeline. a major investment area for both Wizards and Hasbro as we scale our ability to deliver play in new ways across more platforms with more partners. Exodus, our flagship AAA sci-fi RPG from Archetype Entertainment, is progressing well and is currently targeting launch in the second half of calendar 2026. This game represents a bold step forward into premium digital storytelling, and we'll be sharing a major update with players later this year. This quarter, we announced an exclusive publishing agreement with Giant Skull, led by industry veteran Stig Asmussen. Stig has an exceptional track record, and not coincidentally, is the force behind some of my favorite games, God of War 3 and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, to name two. And he's leading the development of a brand new single-player Dungeons & Dragons action-adventure game. This is a premium title built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5, and we believe it will set a new bar for narrative and immersion in the D&D universe. This agreement reflects our playing-to-win strategy in action, investing in top-tier talent.
Oh no, it's going to be D&D Dark Souls.
And expanding our presence in premium genres. Whether it's Exodus, D&D, or tapping into the amazing portfolio of collector and age-up-oriented brands across Hasbro, we're building a diverse, high-quality slate that strengthens our connections with fans and unlocks new growth for Hasbro's digital game portfolio. Starting at this year's Game Awards in December, you will be hearing a lot more from us.
You could not do a worse job of selling a game.
Yeah.
This is by the guy who did Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah. It's just that guy. Don't worry about it.
No details. It's just it's a single player D&D thing. A single player D&D experience. See, just start with that. Don't tell us anything about the studio. Don't tell us anything about the engine. We don't care. We don't care about the studio. Just give us the pitch. What's it about? Right. I don't want to hear that it's a AAA game with a big shiny new giant skull studio. I want to hear what the game's about. Come on.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they say AAA, that's going to lose sales right now anyways, so they don't want to say that.
True.
Yeah, very interesting.
Sales were down in the quarter, particularly in North America, where our retail partners made a shift in ordering from direct imports to domestic, given the uncertainty around tariffs over the last few months. We expect to make up much of this delayed ordering in Q3 and into Q4 as sales ramp into the holidays. EMEA and APAC are performing well, and we anticipate each of these regions will end the year in growth mode. While tariffs represent a headwind for the business, the current duties are better than the range we discussed in our last earnings call. We are compensating for these costs through a combination of cost reductions, rebalancing our marketing spend, diversifying our supplier mix, and implementing some targeted pricing actions. Coupled with a strong slate of new toys, including Play-Doh Barbies, Bally's, Evolution, 2025 will be the year Hasbro returns to growth, and we will do so backed by record operating
I love
margins.
returning to growth.
That is a bold statement.
We will take over.
What was that?
We will take over. Is basically what that says.
Yeah.
Our supply chain organization has done yeoman's work, diversifying our supply chain while keeping costs low.
It was like 20.
Our sales teams are partnering with our retailers to navigate an unpredictable environment with agility and a long-term.
Net revenue came in at $980. Consumer products
Who's
revenue
this?
declined 16% this quarter.
Especially from Magic. We are raising both top and bottom line guidance.
I thought they killed this guy mid-sentence.
Reaffirming our midterm.
No.
2025 will be the year Hasbro returns to growth. And we will do so backed by record operating margins. I want to thank our teams across the world for making this possible.
Yeah, all right, he's going to pass.
Our supply chain organization has done yeoman's work, diversifying our supply chain while keeping costs low. Our sales teams are partnering with our retailers to navigate an unpredictable environment with agility and a long-term mindset. And our product, marketing, and design teams
are delivering
some of the best new products
on that slide. We could probably pause on that previous slide there.
With Peppa Pig?
The one with all the products they were planning on talking about.
Forming expectations.
Environment with the product, marketing,
there
and design teams are delivering some of the best new products in campaign. Will do so backed by record. We will do so backed by record guidance for teams across our product, marketing, and
pause. Thank you.
There we go.
Good Lord.
So not only is it the audio recording before the apocalypse, it's also the glitched out, creepy version of the audio recording where you have to hear things three times.
Yeah, I just need to add some static and
So we don't need to watch the entire video, right? But we do get to see.
No. I was trying to get to a certain point, but
this is a good slide, I think, because this really shows what they're kind of focusing on and what they kind of want to what they want you to focus on as a consumer and as a investor. So look at the top 3 and then look at the bottom 4 and tell me if there's anything here that sticks out to you. So on the top we have the highlights of the quarter: Final Fantasy, the best selling Magic set of all time again, Monopoly Go, which is continuing to do really good, and Beyblade X, which is genuinely making some names and making waves in the tabletop space. Those are all things that you could probably look at, and looking at the fundamentals of the products, you can say, okay, those are looking pretty good. Now we look at the announcements and the things they want you to be excited for going forward. And what do we have? We have Peppa Pig, Barbie Play-Doh, and Furby, as well as a AAA D&D game. Like, did they learn nothing? I get the feeling that the guys who were behind this slide in particular, like, this is the slide that they want you to look at and go, oh yeah, everything's looking great. Maybe they should have picked something different. Oh, hey, Perp's here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just really surprised that they expect this young demographic to understand the complexity of Magic.
Come on, man. These are very clearly well-developed individuals. They can obviously understand Final Fantasy Magic because, after all, they have a good comparison with Barbie Play-Doh. These are obviously synonymous.
Total parallels there. Yeah, I see it.
I'll also think of it too is that Final Fantasy, is RPG too. So like, I mean, they're kind of used to some form of complexity, especially those that break down stats and all the things that you can do in a RPG. So getting over to Magic isn't that far of a stretch to get used to a new format and all that. Get to see their characters being played. So,
sure. But with the things that they want us to focus on for the year for going forward, if you look back at I didn't see. Actually, I'm gonna. I have the thing right in front of me. Doo-doo-boop-a-doo. Play-Doh. Oh, there is only one mention of Play-Doh on the entire release notes, and it's just during the announcements thing. There is nothing in terms of sale data.
Yeah,
for the last year.
Upcoming. This is like things they're going to be building for like 2026, 2027.
Yeah. But like, they really want to bank on Barbie Play-Doh to be excited about. I feel like a new Beyblade announcement should be down here. Like a new Avatar: The Last Airbender should be down here. Not Barbie Play-Doh.
Yeah.
They're trying, because the whole thing is the toy side of Hasbro, which was their main side, is doing horribly. And they want to get people into the toys again. So they're trying to look, we have all these shiny toys over here. Look over here, so you won't see all the sparklies over here.
You know how they could probably do that pretty well? They could probably do leading him to Beyblade. Like they leaned hard into Universes Beyond, right? Universes Beyond was very successful, and they've leaned hard into it ever since. Beyblade X has also, from what I understand, been fairly successful. They should lean harder into that for their toy line.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the whole concept behind it. I watched a thing on, God, I don't remember the channel off the top of my head, but he broke it down. It was crazy, like all about Beyblade. I was like, okay, it's an interesting game, and it's definitely a physical game, and you can change up the stats on your thing physically to make different tops and see how they do. So pretty fun.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know, if my kid was old enough, I would definitely get a set and battle him, and I'm pretty sure he'd be stoked about it. But he's too young for that.
And then make him watch the awesome, horribly awesome anime that was the companion cartoon for it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just saying, it was horribly awesome.
Wait, no, you don't know that there was an anime for it?
I know nothing on it, to be
fair. Oh boy, do we have a story for you.
Oh
boy.
Beyblade had an anime, just like how Pokemon had an anime, Yu-Gi-Oh! Had an anime. Beyblade had an anime, and the only detail from the Beyblade anime I remember is that these spinning tops have actual monster spirits inside them that fight one another.
Yeah.
And that long ago, in the distant past, the Beyblade power was wielded by Moses himself from the Bible to part the Red Sea.
Yeah.
Dang.
Actual lore.
Wow.
And actual lore.
I never got into the Beyblade, cartoons or whatever. It's like wasn't really interesting to me because I wasn't, it just seemed to me like another younger kids things like Yu-Gi-Oh was. Like, that's not me. I was into, back then it was the Star Wars, Star Trek CCGs from
that's fine. That's fine.
And Magic the Gathering stuff that was, kind of more advanced stuff. So
I understand that. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah,
it was for little kids.
Right.
It's just that the Beyblade anime is the perfect example of an anime or any cartoon. It does what it wants to do well, and that thing it wants to do is sell toys to children.
Yeah, I wish I had the timing. I mean, it's further along, but it would probably drive everyone crazy, me trying to find the actual clip. But
Speaking
him posting about the 20. Hold on. Let me finish. $200 million in one day for Final Fantasy. The other thing too is the 30% women that they're trying to get to as well. So they mentioned K-pop tie-ins and potential romance-ish storyline stuff. I'm not sure what they're going to do there, but I was joking on Perp stream about 50 Shades of Grey MTG. Let's go.
Well, just so you know,
destroy me.
In the manga world right now, the romance mangas are hitting hard. Pretty much everybody's into that Touch of Life manga. The romance mangas right now, they're really popular. And if you're going to watch right now, even if you go to Crunchyroll, like everybody's watching those romance mangas. I mean, they seem a little okay, but they're very popular.
Well, the romance mangas nowadays are what the romance novels were to the kids back in the 90s.
We called them smut rags, pretty much those Harley Quinn novels back in the 90s. Yeah, I remember that.
You already know, Dan. You already know.
Well, you shouldn't be reading those comic books with the girls with the big boobs the way they are. Well, you shouldn't be reading that very graphic word porn that you got there with Harley Quinn right on it. At least my Harley Quinn is a little bit more dressed.
Right.
At least until recently.
Well,
right. So,
what did this conversation turn into?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Anywho,
I'm a good dude over here. I'm a good dude.
yeah. I'm just like, okay. But back to topic at hand. The other takeaway too. I wish I can get it when they get into the questions because they do ask some poignant questions, and they're like, oh, sneaky question, right? The other thing too was the 30% women, so they want to bring in K-pop somehow and more romance-ish stuff to bring in the 30% more women. So it's interesting because, like, okay, I don't know how they do the K-pop thing. I guess we're gonna have boy bands.
More art like Sexy Soren from Midnight Crimson Vow or whatever.
Right, and they've had Hatsune Miku,
Right.
so I can see it happening.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if any of those, I mean, honestly, because we keep killing IPs over here, I won't get into that. You know, they have to go and tap into the anime and the manga, you know, stuff in Japan, because those are what's selling, what's popping, because we keep killing anything locally. It's ridiculous. But I mean, you know, if Marvel was still as strong like it was back in like in-game status, oh dude, the Marvel would be nuts. I think it would just be as like almost as popular as Final Fantasy, I would think. But you know, lately the stuff they've been putting out is kind of meh. So I don't know, man. They have to tap into the anime market for sure, especially like you guys are saying with the romance novels, the romance manga, just doing crazy gangbusters. I think we're gonna see some of that.
It's our show now.
What did I do?
Well, guys, it's official. I've banished him to the Shadow Realm. This entire live stream is now going to be about, let's see.
Wow.
That was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, your ride aboard the Express has come to a complete and full stop. Please lift up on the lap restraint in front of you, pushing, shoving, and calling each other names the same way you came in. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you leave your children, we will staple their feet to the It's a Small World ride and make them sing that horrible song over and over again. I've been
Don't forget to panic.
Well, I'm sure he'll come back sooner than later.
Yeah, hopefully. While he's gone, let's go down the list a bit more and see what we can't find in. I just had it up. Oh, there we go. Hasbro Q2 report.
Oh, we're back.
All right.
Oh,
Weird.
Ah.
Yeah. Computer was being super weird. And booted me all together.
Well, then I guess it's time for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I guess so. Was there anything else you guys wanted to talk about on this? Like, I was hoping Bob would pop on and he could talk more about the financial stuff, but I think we pretty much covered everything.
No, nothing that legitimately comes to mind.
Yeah, not quite my department. I'm just happy to see Magic still alive and pushing, even if it ruffles a few people's feathers.
Magic? Yeah. Wait, you mean like The Gathering? Is that game still around?
No, it's replaced with its own game. It's called Universes Beyond.
Say that to me the other day.
All right, I'm pulling up the folder here.
Time to look at some of the most flavorless cards on the planet.
Oh, right. I like how they have like prominent characters they have in the art, and it's just some generic bad guy too. You're like, really?
Oh no, that's the meme guy. That's the web support. The guy in the chair. It's the classic guy who lives in his mom's basement. Mm-hmm. The thing that they think that all nerdy people, Magic the Gathering players is this guy in the chair on the internet, which is basically me. Except I don't live in my mom's basement. I have my own apartment.
Okay.
It's your basement.
Yeah. Let me see. There we go. Okay. You see about the size here. I love this. The classic art.
This
amazing.
This is what's going to sell Spider-Man, because if you look down at the bottom, the artists are actually. This is actually Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko art, which you know a lot of comic book heads really seek after those artists because they're they're the originators of the the comics.
Okay, that's a good size for you guys. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so this is the flip side, but then we have the classic art here for Peter Parker, which is the face card. 1 and a white for a 0/1. When it enters, create a 2/1 green spider creature token with reach, and then you could pay 1 green, white, and a blue to flip it as a sorcery into the Amazing Spider-Man. So
wow.
yeah.
So it's essentially 6 mana to get him on that side.
Right.
No, you can. This is a double-sided castable. You can cast this side as is.
Yes, it's actually
Really?
dual modal.
Yep.
Oh.
You can
Okay,
cast both sides. It's just the if you only have the 2 mana, you want to cast the Peter
I
Parker
see.
side.
And then you can flip it. Okay, I got it.
Yep.
I get it now. I thought you had to go with the other side. My bad.
Hey, we
I was
learned
like,
something
why is
new today,
the
bro.
cost on here? Huh?
Oh, we learned something new today, bro.
Yeah.
Well, what
confused,
gives that away is if you look up in the top left corner, you see the up and down triangles. Now, if it was just a flippy card, there would be an up triangle on one side and a down triangle on the other. This tells you that this is dual modal and you can cast either side.
Okay, gotcha. So each legendary spell you cast it as 1 or more colors has web slinging. They get into that later. Okay.
Can we talk about this card now? Can I be angry about it? I have many unfun things to say. First off, Peter Parker creates the spider.
I know. A lot of people
in the audience read a single Spider-Man comic? Watched a Spider-Man cartoon, perhaps? Nobody?
Well,
okay.
The new Spider-Man comic TV show cartoon that just came out actually technically has Peter Parker creating, or Oscorp under Peter Parker creating the spider that makes Spider-Man Spider-Man.
Sure, but that's the new stuff. That's not what most people are aware of. The other thing that I will gripe about is that I genuinely think web slinging is an awful mechanic. Alternate casting cost, instead of making it some sort of combat evasion, genuinely bothers me. That's the kind of thing that I can't figure out what the line of thought was.
Yeah, I'm not too that's right, Pat. Yeah, on this particular card, it's interesting on the web slinging, but I don't know. I mean, it's out of my color pie too, so I'm like, eh.
I think the idea here is they were trying to create a mechanic that transformed the persona from a regular person into the superhero. Kind of like, some sort of, mythical phone booth that transforms Clark Kent into Superman. So they created this web slinging mechanic where it bounces the creature back and you can put out the legendary hero, and it's a legendary creature, it's a hero in addition to its other types. So, and they did web slinging here because it's the Spider-Man set.
Yeah, easy as it. Right. All right, and then so these are the Eternal cards. What you'll see a lot of is the ones that are included with the welcome deck. Also, a little bit of news: those that attend the panel at Comic-Con tomorrow will get the welcome decks. They also have a promo for which did you get a picture of that one, Brian, of the Avatar promo?
I can pull it up, I think.
Okay. Let me know on it. But if you guys want, we could rapid fire through these. These are the Eternal ones. So this is going to be most of the ones shown today, with the exception of the ones in that special promo I don't know, easel thingamajig, diorama or whatever. Anyways, those are also eternal. So these won't necessarily be in the set, but we might get special versions in the collectors. I don't know. Yeah. Clear sign they're literally going to give away this set, right? So some of these in here are interesting. A lot of it is low power. Again, this is for standard, so that's the level we're at. So we got the Slayer bots. Liking that we're getting a lot more robot tribal. 2 and a blue for a 2/2. When this creature enters, tap target creature an opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. Annoying blue stuff.
Yep, I dig it.
Yeah, amateur hero. When it enters, gain 2 life, 3 for a 3/3. Okay, human hero. Amazing alliance. 1 and 2 white creatures you control get +1/+1. So a little anthem. And when you attack with 1 or more legendary creatures, you gain that much life.
Ooh, all right.
All right. This is old Doc Ock.
Yeah, they showed those in the early spoilers. They showed that one too, I think.
Yeah. Double Trouble. Future Flight, 2 and 2 blue. Or enters, draw 2 cards, and lightning creature gets +2, and it has flying. All right.
Just a little side note on that card. My side note has nothing to do with the card, but when this comic book came out, I for the series for Spider-Man 2099, I was like really into Batman Beyond, and I was like, yeah, this is just a Marvel's rip on it. It didn't start off very good.
Well, thanks for letting us know, because Batman Beyond was pretty hype in the 90s.
Oh yeah, Batman Beyond was huge. I was all into Batman Beyond, and the Spider-Man 2099, it completely had like a major kind of like rip on the Spider-Man lore with the Batman Beyond lore. It was it was pretty jank, but now everybody loves it.
You know what's better than Batman Beyond?
What's that?
Static Shock.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hope they do a Static Shock movie.
I would love that.
Oh yeah, I would watch that.
All right, we got Ghost Spider, Gwen Stacy, 3 and 2 red for 4/4 with Menace. And whenever Ghost Spider attacks, she deals X damage to defending player, where X is the number of attacking creatures. All right. Got to watch out for those gasping tentacles. Hey, another dragon. 3 and a black for a 3/3, flying and death touch. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sure somebody out there is going to be like, yes, that's the Popper EDH commander I've been waiting for.
Right. Lethal protection. Start target creature, return up to 1 target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. It's sorcery speed, but, you get a little bit of both. Okay.
If it's only sorcery speed, how can it protect anything?
Yeah, right. Layla. Holographic assistant, 3 and a blue for 2/2. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. Blue. MJ Rising Star, Vigilance, and whenever you gain life, put a counter on her.
It's a vanilla.
Yeah, it's very vanilla, but at the same time, when did she Hulk out? I don't remember that.
Mary Jane doesn't really Hulk out at all, but that storyline where Mary Jane finally gets to be an actress and finally makes it in Hollywood, it's one of my least favorite storylines, because they actually that comes after they finally got Mary Jane and Peter Parker married, and then she gets to become a celebrity finally, and the new writers just like, they nulled that wedding and sent her to Hollywood. And oh man, I did not like that storyline whatsoever. Sorry.
And then they did the whole Who Shot JR thing. She was all a clone all along.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that was a good. I liked that part of the Mary Jane storylines, where because I'm like, oh, they actually did the clone thing again. It was a
I'm
complete
still waiting.
meme.
Sorry, just responding to Coach here. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. I was on a rant.
Yeah, is anyone else over the edge? No, I'm still waiting for my stuff to come in, bro. I'm not gonna be. I don't know.
Would you be waiting for eternities?
Yeah, I mean, I've been edging for eternities, so.
Hey,
what?
Guys, this is a very serious and mature channel, a round table.
Oh yeah,
we can't have such stupid, childish antics on the channel. We're gonna get
how dare us
demonetized.
Yeah, right.
DJ, that card is. I sent it to your Facebook.
Talking about the important things like Spider-Man stuff. Okay.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Oh, get out of my room! I'm watching Spider-Man.
Yeah. Okay.
Nailed it.
Get that in the folder I'm in, and then that way I can go to it. Yay. Okay.
I was gonna say, I like the Prowler as one of the Spider-Man villains. Not really too thrilled with how they did it for the Ultimate storyline, but everything when they put the Prowler in as one of the main villains for like almost a whole year, a couple years back. Whew.
Yeah, I also think it's pretty great that one of the major villains for the child version of Spider-Man is literally named the Prowler.
Yeah.
What's really a flavor loss for me for this is that I really think that the Prowler should have been a flippable card, because back in the original comics, Peter Parker at one point, actually several points if I remember correctly, went to the Prowler, and the Prowler was basically played Spider-Man so that people wouldn't realize that Peter Parker was Spider-Man.
Yeah, they were trying to do at that point in time a lot of I'm willing to talk to socialize with peoples that probably would get me in trouble if I were a regular thing, but they're bad guys, or they're mid-level bad guys, street level bad guys, and they'll be willing to run around as a hero for a minute, right? That made no sense whatsoever. I just couldn't figure that out.
Huh. Oh, we got a little raging lizard. Sweet. I guess we'll kind of speed through these. Spider-Man 2099 Miguel O'Hara, 4 and a blue for a 4/4. When it enters, return up to one target creature to its owner's hand. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, draw a card.
It's again, so bad.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's just so bad. That's all
it's
I
not
got.
that great at all. Well, the kitty has a lot to say about it. Spider-Man, Miles Morales. There you go, everyone. Oh, it's Morales. Okay, 4 and 2 green for a 5/5. Vigilance and Trample. Whenever this is what I don't get when Spider-Man attacks. You have multiple Spider-Men, so
yeah.
I'm assuming the Wizards made a rule about that. It's officially in the rules book. When it refers to Spider-Man or a name on the card itself, it is self-referential to that card. I figured,
but still, there's going to be multiple Spider-Men. So
the casuals who are just showing up for one pre-release, they aren't going to know that.
Yeah. I know, and it's a kind of a wonky rule, but I think it was one of them, and I'm not sure if it was Ben Bateman or one of them that explained that rule, that it's a self-referential, so it's referencing only this version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean, giving all the
whatever
other
name it is.
Giving all the other creatures a counter and trample for the turn on attack or enters is pretty nice. But I mean, 6, you should be winning the game, right? So yeah,
I've said before, for 6 mana, you got to be winning.
Yeah, I mean, granted, you could probably get this out turn 3, turn 4 in green, but you know, I don't know. It's kind of cool, you know.
Yeah, bro, it's a mini overrun effect. Absolutely, this is going to close out a lot of games.
Yeah. True. I was just saying, like, I don't know. There's better stuff for 6, but I don't know. I like it. You're right. It could finish out some games for sure.
If it didn't have trample, you guys would be right.
Yeah. No, it does. He doesn't have haste himself, but still.
Right. No. Rather, if it did not give the trample, you guys would be. I would agree with you guys.
Yeah. Expensive Spider-Man Peter Parker. 4/4 for 5. Flying. Okay. And then whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. It gains indestructible till the end of turn. Says target creature, so you could target him.
I can't help but notice that he does not have lifelink.
Yep.
Yeah.
Other things at 5 have better things.
Right. Well, you can't be the payoff and the enabler, right? That's the kind of age-old.
Well, I mean, it's a standard card. Yeah.
It could be the payoff and the enabler if it was in mono blue or mono black or, you know.
Yeah. But flying, finally. And we got a symbiote spawn. 2 and a black for a 3/2. When this creature dies, each opponent loses 2 life, and you gain 2 life. Okay.
Huh?
Meh. The Mary Janes. Oh boy. 3 and a red for a 3/3. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature that attacked this turn, and has menace. Okay. This feels more like Draft Shaft. All right. Twisted Spider Clone. 3 and a green for 4/4. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with a 1/1 counter on it. Neat.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be great and limited.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is eternal, so this would have to be in a deck or... Yeah.
Oh, these are in the welcome decks? These aren't in the standard... Oh, my mistake.
Right. Yeah, these are all welcome decks or maybe fancier versions in the collectors. I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess there's the 1/1 counter synergy. That's not too bad.
Yeah. Venom Blast. Look at him. 2 and 2 green. Put 2 counters on a target creature you control. It deals damage equal to its power up to 1 other target creature.
Yeah, it's an expensive fight spell. And I think,
but
a lot of these
counters, you're
cards
paying for it.
are expensive because they want you to learn how to use your mana and not have it be, overpowered to right off the bat.
Yeah,
it's like magic, where everything was like, although it cost a lot for high power.
I had to do a double take because it flashed real quick on me, and I thought it said it's Venom, Deadly Dancer. Ooh.
My brain has been irreversibly destroyed by the internet. When you said Venom Blast, all I heard in my brain was Biden Blast.
Oh God!
I was actually triggered in a different way when he said, what'd you say, Venom Dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in my head I'm like, Venom is a dancer, Venom is a dancer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Little
90s dance. There's little 90s.
Yes, I got that one. I actually got that one.
We got Venom, Eddie Brock, 4 and 2 black for a 6/4 menace. Whenever a creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on Venom. If that creature is a villain, draw a card. Kind of neat. A little expensive, but again, by turn 6, he should be somewhere. But still neat. And I think that is it for this one. And let me see if I can bring that up again. Hello. All right, so we have the promo card that people are getting in Comic-Con. Let's see. Get that back up. Yes. For The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Okay. So a green, a white, and a blue for a 3/3 for Ketra, the Fearless. If a triggered
Bless you.
ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Nice.
Ketra.
Is it Katera?
Have you
Katera.
not watched Avatar: The Last Airbender either?
I'm sorry. I would have said
Katara?
something, but I'm just letting him talk.
That's
wait,
all right.
please.
Correct me.
We have to strap you to a chair and force you to watch all
God.
3 seasons of Avatar.
Well, we
The
will
Last
let him
Try my eyes
cancel himself.
open.
We will let DJ Longhair cancel himself for not knowing anime.
Oh my God.
This is a cardinal sin. Hang on. We're going to go over a quick list. Have you watched Transformers Beast Wars? Have you watched Invader Zim? Have you watched X-Men?
Oh.
The Super Mario Brothers
The Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Simpsons?
I've watched parts, if not all of that.
Hold on. I have a response.
Somebody has to send me the clip of that.
So how do you pronounce it? Just correct me because we can move on.
It's Katara. It's Katara.
Katara. Thank you. Yeah, no. Hey, I admit it. I don't know. I don't. It's fine.
Your homework for next week is to watch 3 seasons of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh God.
That's the first 3 seasons are pretty good. Yeah. He's recommending the best 3 seasons.
The first 3. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we have the main set. So these will be in the regular packs. Okay. Go. Bruh.
It froze.
Yep. Because I had to make a new one each time. Annoying. Bruh. Okay. We got Angry Rabble. That's what we just got right now from all the weebs. A 1 in a red for a 2/2. Trample. Whenever you cast a spell with mana value 4 or greater, this creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. And you can pay 6, put 2 counters on this creature, activate only as a sorcery. Hey, at least it doesn't tap it. But, okay. Draft Shaft. Fun.
It's going to have synergies with the wizards from Final Fantasy there with the mana value over 4. That'll be crazy.
I do hope they have a J. Jonah Jameson card.
We got Aunt May. Oh, baby. White and Spider Tribal.
Aunt May looks like Dorothy. Where's Blanche and Sophia?
Right? Yeah, I can't wait to the Golden Girl Secret Lair. Let's go.
Golden Girl Secret Lair.
All right, Beetle, Legacy Criminal, 3 and a blue for a 3/3 flying. You can pay 2, exile this card from your graveyard, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains flying until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. That's kind of fun. Dies and what?
I was just saying, we have a legendary at common. This isn't the first time that's happened, right? Didn't we just have that this last year? Common legendary.
That was Norin.
Yeah, so they've made a return.
I think so.
At
least that Venom. I'm sure they'll have a different, better version. I mean, they're just kind of sprinkling what's in the welcome decks for us. So. Hopefully we'll see some power, but there we go. Daily Bugle Reporters, 3 and a white for 2/3. When it enters, you can put a 1/1 counter on each to 2 target creatures or investigate. Return target creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Draft Shaft. Oh, Blanche would rock the table, dude. Let's go. I would buy Golden Girls as well. Hell yeah. Doc Ox Henchman. All
Just
right.
saying, Sophia's my commander.
That's right. Whenever this creature attacks, it connives. And flash. Okay. And we got Doc Ock. There are 8 or more cards in your graveyard. It has base power 8/8. As long as you control another villain, Doc Ock has hexproof. Well, 4/5 currently. All right.
Wow, I finally have a use for Stillness in Motion from Tarkir. Sweet.
Eerie Gravestone. Okay. All right. Little search effect for you. Cool. Electro Bolt. Okay, so the new mechanic Mayhem, it's
madness, but worse.
Yeah, not as good.
I mean, yeah, it's very clearly not as good. I'm curious to see what the enablers are going to look like, though, because I don't think I saw a decent enabler.
Yeah. Flying Octobot.
This would be so good if it weren't just once per turn.
Yeah, they definitely nerfed it there.
Could have been. It's not even an uncommon. Like, come on, guys. There it is.
One agree. Cost 1 less if it targets a spider. Root target +4/+4 till end of turn. Yay. So meme worthy.
Wow.
There it is.
It's
me.
us.
He's a dork in a chair providing web support.
Yep. Pay 3
I
to put a
approve.
counter on a spider. Yeah, all right. Kapow! How you like me now? 2 and a green. Put a counter on target creature. It fights target creature and opponent controls. Yep.
Isn't this strictly better than the other fight spell we already saw?
Yeah. Got a cat villain. Well, most cats are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dan, you're just going to sit there and take that?
You know what? My cat has been in. Yeah, so I will sit there and take that. I'm dealing with cats as it is. They're a villain. Yeah. One of them just went into heat, so yeah, not fun.
Okay. For a greater, put a counter on this. I like him.
Yep.
Unless he fits in lizards. Woot. Mast. Meower. Love it. I kept on wanting to say mower. But you got a spider cat hero, meow.
This is common, right?
Yep. Discard a card, sack it, draw a card.
That's so good.
Yeah, because you can do it right off the bat.
Uh-huh.
But you can do it without it.
Well, you could turn 1, cast it, swing, and then trade it out whenever. Like, this is really good.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's
you don't have to tap it for the discard effect.
Yep.
It's really good.
I mean, they can go declare blockers, and then you can sack it and do that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Pretty decent. I like
There's a lot of value there.
As a kitty cat meow. Mechanical Mobster. There you go. This one will be fairly common, and it is common. When it enters, exile to 1 target card from a graveyard. Target creature you control connives.
Hush.
Oh, damn the cat. Merciless
Sorry.
Enforcers. There's your
Sorry.
Mayhem enabler. Got it. There we go. 1 and a black for 2/1 lifelink. When this creature deals pay 4 deals 1 damage to each opponent. Kind of expensive, but okay.
Yeah, that's not great.
There we go. Origin of Spider-Man. Create a 2/1 spider creature token with reach. Then 2, put counter on target creature you control. It becomes a legendary spider hero in addition to its other types. And then 3, target creature you control gains double strike till the end of turn. Okay. Sure. Human Scientist. This card is absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
There's the backside explaining web slinging. So you may cast a spell for its web slinging cost. If you also return a tap creature you control to its owner's hand. Okay. I mean, a tap scoop, swap it, bam, there you go. Spider-Man. There's the other Peter Parker. Risky Research. Surveil 2, then draw 2 cards. You lose 2 life. Okay. Romantic Rendezvous. Oh, yeah. Discard a card, draw 2. That's sorcery speed. All right. And here's Scorpion. 3 and a black for a 3/3 Death Toucher. At the beginning of your end step, if creature died this turn, target creature you control connives. A lot of conniving.
Yeah, that's almost good, even.
Almost?
Yeah, almost.
Almost. If it was a 3 cost, it'd be perfect, but yeah. Okay. We've seen this a gazillion times, but at least it's at instant speed. Scout the city. Don't tell me what to do. Choose 1. Look around, mill 3 cards. You may put a permanent card from among them into your hand, gain 3 life, or destroy a target creature with flying. Okay. Selfless Police Captain. 1 and a white for a 1/1. This creature enters with a 1/1 counter on it. Then when this creature leaves the battlefield, put its 1/1 counters on target creature you control. That's fun. Shocker. I was looking for a hand, but okay. 4 and 2 red. For a 5/5 during your turn, Shocker has first strike. When it enters, deals 2 damage to target creature and 2 damage to that creature's controller. It's all right.
That's oof.
I don't know.
Why is it only during your turn?
Yeah.
Why doesn't it happen when he attacks too?
Right.
Oh, that's so close. Come on, guys.
Well, I mean, it is. Oh, you can't wait to turn Cloud into Spider-Man. Hell yeah. That's right. Cats suck. Yeah. I need to find that clip again. Okay. And
you're telling me this cat sucks indeed. Won't shut up.
SPDR piloted by Penny. Okay. I remember that. 3 and a white and a blue. Remember that from the animated film, whatever. 4/4. Vigilance. When enters, put a counter on target creature. When a modified creature you control deals combat damage to player, draw a card. Okay.
That'll go in my Kamigawa deck.
Yeah. Spectacular Tactics. It's spectacular, Dan. 1 and a white. You could choose 1. Put a counter on target creature you control, gains hexproof till the end of turn. Nice. Or destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Okay. Well, it was solid.
Yeah, it's going to be good and limited.
Yeah. And of course, you got the Spider Bot Reach. When this creature enters, you may search for a library for a basic land, reveal it, and shuffle it. Put it on top of the. Put it on top. Okay. All right. That works. And it's universal, so you basically get a little reacher and get a reach around with looking for a basic land, put it on top. Okay.
Oh man, I'm actually gonna jam that in my Golgari deck. I got the Swarm Weaver in standard, and that's gonna see play on that. Yeah, sweet,
nice. Well, that and if you're doing the whatchamacallits, the landers from this set, that we're overlooking because we're looking at Spider-Man immediately. Anyway, EOE baby. Okay, Spider Bite, Web Warden. Was this from that animation too, or what is this from, Dan or Frank?
Well, this is another Spider Hero from the 2099 universe.
Yeah, or depending on which storyline, yeah, pretty much 2099 universe or 2099 timeline in that case scenario. Because 2099 is technically 616B in the future.
I only remember her from the Vault of Spiders comic. I actually don't know where she's from, so I'm going to have to trust their word.
Yeah.
Solid tempo card. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I never. So when it came down to the Spider Women, like I was always a classic black and white costume Spider Woman. You know.
All right. Then we got the Free Spirit. Yeah, whenever she becomes tapped, discard a card, draw a card. Okay. Nice. And reach. And there's my favorite, Spider Ham. I just love it because it's like all the tribes, like all of them.
All the tribes. Oh.
Yeah. Although rats really don't have green in them, but okay. But squirrels, turtles, oh yeah, and wolfies, and other spiders, boars, bats, bears, birds, cats, dogs, frogs, jackals, lizards, mice, otters, rabbits, raccoons, squirrels.
Bro, I just got some Forrest Gump vibes. Shrimp gumbo, shrimp salad.
Yeah, right. We got this tribe, and we got another tribe, and this other tribe, and my other brother Daryl. Okay.
Guys, we got spider tribal, boar tribal, bat tribal, bear tribal, bird tribal, cat tribal, dog tribal, frog tribal, jackal tribal, lizard tribal, mice tribal, otter tribal, rabbit tribal, raccoon tribal, rat tribal, squirrel tribal, turtle tribal, and wolf tribal.
And of course, if you don't like the word tribal, you can do all that with saying typo. There you go.
I hope I got a clip of that.
Yeah, right. Spider Islanders. Ah, bro. Where's that?
It's a rough look.
Yeah, man.
Man,
Mayhem.
Looks like 3 o'clock a.m.
Why would they talk like that?
He got mutated into a spider somehow. Because look, he's got a suit and the tie, and he's still preaching insurance, even though he got converted into that. Spider Horror Citizen, 3 for a red and a 4/3, and then you can pay Mayhem instead and do the weaker version of Madness. And there's this card. I heard a lot of talk about it. Granted, you could sneak it in. Frank, are you playing these days, or I know
I play EDH mostly.
I'll go through it. Spider-Man 2099 is a blue and red for a 2/3 legendary spider-human hero. From the future, you can't cast him during your first, second, or third turns of the game because he's from the future.
Right. Yeah,
he has double strike and vigilance. At the beginning of your end step, you played a land or cast a spell this turn from anywhere other than your hand. He deals damage equal to his power to any other target. Now, some people got dyslexified and thought it said deals 2099 to. Yeah, they got all dyslexified.
That'd be amazing.
You play a land and he vaporizes somebody.
Yeah. Honestly, what are your feelings on this TCGDude? I mean, you're thinking modern, and I'm thinking if you're still around on the third turn.
This guy loves time counters. All that delayed casting stuff from Time Spiral. This guy loves it.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think that there was a card printed previously, a few of them, but one, namely the Sarah Avenger, or that white angel, right? From
the
Time Past.
In your First, second,
Yeah, first.
Ixalan, wasn't it?
Something like that, but yeah, first, second, or third turn, and it didn't see a lot of play then. You know, I mean, you can cheat something like that in a constructed format, but you're not going to cheat it out from the command zone. You know.
Well, so Sarah Avenger, I think the problem there is while it's, you know, it's a nice card, it's a 3/3 flying vigilance, it doesn't have a payoff for time shenanigans the same way this card does. Like this card, I can very easily see a deck with this guy abusing Jorah's time bug and a bunch of cards with time counters. I can very easily see some strong shenanigans getting pulled off with this guy. Maybe not broken, because 2 damage to any target once per turn is not great, but it does seem like a solid card that will definitely see more play than, again, the Avenger.
Okay, so the quintessential suspend commander. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, like, get Jorah's time bug out turn 2, and then just start delaying or speeding up any suspended cards you have. And I think you have a solid deck.
Interesting. I don't know. I just look at it and go, is it really?
Actually, hang on. Let me double check the wording for suspend to make sure that it's actually cast from exile.
So yeah, if I recall, it's confusing because it says play on the card on the reminder text, but I once asked the judge, and essentially, if it's not a land, it's cast.
Yeah, it does say cast. Yes.
Okay.
I looked at the comprehensive rules 702.62D. Wow, lots of numbers there. I think
Thank you for that clarification.
I guess with web slinging, maybe, but I don't know. 4 and a green for 4/3, web slinging for 2 and a green. You got to return a tapped creature you control to get him out cheaper. When he comes in, search your library for a basic land card and put it in the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Not bad.
It's fine. If you cast it for its web slinging.
What's that?
If you cast it for the web slinging effect, it's fine.
Yeah.
So, Michael?
Other than that, he's just a 4/3.
A 4/3 that gives you a basic land.
Yeah. But not for 5. Boo. Anyway, Spider-Man Noir 4 and a black, and he was voiced by Nicolas Cage. Menace for 4/4. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, put a 1/1 counter on it, then surveil X, where X is the number of counters on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good times. And then we have another Spider-Man, Web Slinger. Web Sling for 1. Okay. Sure. If you're token wide. Other than that, it's vanilla 3/3 once you get it in.
Right. It's like a weird form of dash.
Yeah. Spider-Rex, Daring Dino. All right, here we go. Just basically slamming down Colossal Dreadmaw to, not even worth playing anymore. For 6 for a 6/6 is legendary. Ward 2 with reach and trample. Pretty nice. Starling Aerial Ally for 4 and a white for a 3/4 flyer. When enters, another target creature you control gains flying until the end of turn. Okay, draft shaft. Hey, another Dino villain. Sweet. It's 2 dinos I need from the set. We got Sturgrun, the Dinosaur Man, 4 and a red. Sturgeon? Sturgrun? Stegron?
Yeah, Stegron.
Enron. Okay. 5/4. It's got Menace, Dinosaur Formula. Play 1 and a red. Discard. Till the end of turn, target creature you control gets +3/+1 and becomes a dinosaur in addition to its other types.
See,
ooh, okay. I kind of like that.
Yeah, that's very playable.
Yeah. I forget what the name of the mechanic is, but it was in the crappy Dragon's Maze set where you basically discard the card from your hand to give an effect to a card already on the field, similar to this. That's awesome.
All right. I like him. Taxi driver, oh baby. 1 and a red for a 3/1. Pay 1 and tap it. Target creature gets haste till the end of turn. Draft shaft hero. All right. Twip, thrip, rip. What?
Oh, to refer back to it real quick. Sorry, DJ. Blood Rush was the name of the mechanic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gruel.
I guess that mechanic was pretty hot, huh?
Oh,
Target
my
creature gets +2/+2. It gains flying till end of turn. If it's a spider, you gain 2 life for 1. Little combat trick for you. Tombstone, career criminal.
That's my boy.
2 with black. What's up?
He's my boy.
Oh, 2/2 for 3. Okay. When it enters, return target villain card from your graveyard to your hand. Wait. And then villain spell you cost 1 less to cast. Oh, I like him a lot.
He's great.
Yeah, that one's pretty cute. I'm jealous of all the people getting the free decks tomorrow. Unstable Experiment, 1 and a blue. Target player draws a card, then up to 1 target creature you control connives. Okay. Sounds like some jank you would throw in Nekuzar. And then we got different Venom, Evil Unleashed, 4 and a black for 4/5. Death Toucher. Exile this card, put 2 counters on a target creature, gets Death Touch till the end of turn. Activated only as a sorcery. Yeah. Slow combat trick. Venom's Hunger. If you got a villain, this becomes normal cost. Okay, so for 3, you can at slow speed, you can destroy a target creature and you gain 2 life.
Back in my day, black couldn't destroy other black cards.
Yeah. Web up for 2 and a white. I think I did that once and had to leave. When this enchantment enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until the enchantment leaves the battlefield. Another prison stuff. Oh, baby. Definitely got a web up there. Whoosh. 1 and a blue. Kicker. Pay 1 and a blue. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If the spell is kicked, draw a card. Okay.
This is an instant speed.
Oh,
return and draw. I actually like this a lot. In a draft or sealed pool, this would be a go-to card.
Oh, yeah.
Save your butt late game.
Yeah, I was just about to say that this is essentially a reprint of Into the Royal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's not combat trick. As I say, it's slow. Yeah. Real shot of me when I get my hands on a can of silly string. That's right. Yeah, it's not a bad card. Not a bad card. Okay. And Wild Pack Squad, 2 and a white for a 2/3. Beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target creature gains first strike and Vigi until the end of turn. All right, that concludes all of the spoilers from Spider-Man. So again, these are the welcome decks, so we can't really look too much into it, but that's a good base value or base of the low end stuff to expect from the set. I don't know.
I'm
What do you guys think?
to avoid Spider-Man. Spider-Man's the devil.
So there's a couple playables that I saw in there. Definitely want the Spider-Ham for sure. Need a couple copies.
Yeah. If Marvel just did a whole Marvel Universe set, what we'd need to go alongside with Spider-Ham is you need an Impossible Man.
Impossible Man, okay.
Yeah, Impossible Man.
So, what are some characters from any Spider-Man media that anybody on the table or perhaps any audience members, who are some characters that you were kind of expecting to see on the first day of spoilers that you didn't?
Well, we got a couple of Venoms, but I'm not really impressed. Like, I like the Venom that's in the easel set, as I'm going to call him now. It's a little bit better, but not really impressed there. But Carnage, Would have been kind of cool.
We didn't see a black cat at all.
We did not see Black Cat.
Was kind of mentioned, but we haven't seen that. When I saw several villains mentioned, we haven't seen the Lizard. We haven't seen Green Goblin.
Yeah.
Outside of the easel set one.
Oh, the easel set, yeah.
But
he's just not that impressive. Fun for Gobos, I guess, but doesn't really do much.
Now, I know she's a tie-in character, and she ties in the street levels with the, with the higher ups. But I'd like to see Silver Sable, because she was a main tie-in character on the Spider-Man.
Well,
that's true. Yes, Silver Sable
in the flavor text of that last card we saw.
Yeah.
So I expect to see Silver Sable being in this set. It's just we haven't seen it.
We didn't see Madam Web.
No, if we do Madam Web, I want them to do old school Spider-Man.
Crinkled old lady in a throne.
The weird chair thing.
The wrinkled old lady, Madam Web. Because that's what Madam Web was supposed to be. She was blind. She was disabled.
I've been found out.
Stuff.
That was me. That was totally me.
Well, you know what? We did not see J. Jonah Jameson, and I'm actually surprised by that.
Yeah, I know. I'm disappointed by that too, because J. Jonah Jameson is one of my favorite characters in that line. You know, they just, you know, they portrayed him absolutely perfectly with
J.K. Simmons in the movies.
Spider-Man. Yeah, they portrayed him. J.K. Simmons, yeah.
You know who else we did not see? We did not see Morbius, which I think is a shame, because we need a Morbius card.
That's the reason they didn't do Morbius or anything around Morbius.
Can they make a card called Morbin Time, please?
Because that movie sucked.
I don't know. The movie did suck. It did suck, but the Morbius comic books are kind of hot right now.
They have an opportunity to make a Morbius card and have a flavor text that just says it's Morbin Time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. Dude, we need Morbin Time. Let's go. So, yeah.
They may just be holding their punches back, guys. You know.
I think so.
Sure.
Yeah, well, they're holding back Craven, too. We saw Craven's... We saw Craven's cats, but we haven't seen Craven yet. Craven would be an interesting villain.
We haven't been. I don't think we saw a Spider Slayer either.
No.
Ooh, that could be an interesting card, especially in an art. It probably will have some affinity for artifacts.
Or maybe it's a vehicle.
The Spider Bots, but we hadn't seen the Spider Slayer.
But yeah, looks like a solid set so far. I'm sure it'll do fine. Maybe even great.
Yeah, I think they're holding back immensely. I mean, they gave us like what's in the welcome deck, but I really hope that there's a more power version of some of the characters that we've seen. I hope that's not it. I think there's going to be like 3 to 4 versions. I mean, we're going to have a gazillion Spider-Man versions of Spider-Man or
there's been like what 6 just today alone.
Yeah, no, it's kind of a meme, really. I mean, everything is Spider-Man does Dallas, Spider-Man, and his 8th leg. I don't know. There's going to be so many Spider-Mans.
Oh, we need some references to Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
Oh yes.
No, that would be nice. I would actually like Firestar and Iceman, and that could just lead into more X-Men stuff.
But the problem is I'm worried that they'll give you
the X-Men.
I'm worried they'll give you the version of Spider-Man and the Amazing Friends that they put on the Disney thing that's the little chibi Spider-Mans.
Yeah. That's right, and it's 9th leg. Yes. Oh, I don't know. And I'm pretty sure they're going to have a super pimped out Miles Morales. I mean, they have to. Like that version was like, okay, it's interesting, but I don't know. If they go anything by the Spider-Man, was it 2 game or recent game where Miles Morales was like, I don't know, godlike figure. So we'll see. What else do you anticipate from this, Frank?
Well, so the 3 things I think we're definitely going to have is, I think each of the eras of Spider-Man are going to be referenced, and I think we've already seen good references to each of the main eras.
Yeah.
Of Spider-Man. I think they're going to do references to all 3 of them. I think each of the major cartoons might probably get references to them. I don't actually think Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends is going to get a reference, but it'd be nice if it did. The second thing is I think Wizards was definitely aware of the availability of Final Fantasy, so I think the set's going to be maybe not as powerful as Final Fantasy, but there's going to be more available, and I don't think that's a bad thing. And while there was no mention of it whatsoever at the panel, I firmly believe there's going to be a serialized card here.
Yeah, because they don't have a commander deck. They're going to have
just the collector and the welcome decks and the bundle.
Yep. So I think there's going to be a serialized cards in the lineup. Maybe it's the comic cover cards. Maybe that's what they're going to do. But I would be genuinely surprised if this set...
comic cover cards.
Yep.
They do that. You're guaranteed your comic heads will rush the store for that.
Yeah. So I would be legitimately shocked if this set comes out and there's no serialized cards in it, because that's just such a gimme. Besides that, though, I think that this is going to be a good set. I think it's going to be a weak set, just looking over the cards we saw today.
Yeah.
But not a bad set.
I mean, you seen these cards. I've heard reports online of stores canceling their orders and stuff. I don't think it's going to be that bad, but I don't think
any store that's canceling their orders over what we saw today is making a foolish mistake.
Yeah.
If they don't do the comic covers as serialized, the only thing that I would love to see in this set is maybe either a serialized 1-of-1 Stan Lee.
Oh yeah, Stan Lee's probably going to get a card.
Or Stan Lee has the different characters he portrays, like how you've seen him in the movie, but it's going to be like it was in Final Fantasy with the SIDS or whatever.
But yeah, I think this will be fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to see a good Venom, damn it.
That'd be
Bus
nice.
driver Stanley, yeah. Well, it'd be great if they did shout outs to the artist more too. As Kirby
the artists are the comic book covers. They are referenced on there, which is again another big draw for your comic book heads.
Well, I'm going to zoom out of here, guys. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Do me a favor, please, to shill on your way out, sir. If you,
yeah, sure.
You see, I don't even know if Naughty Bot is on. Naughty Bot. Okay.
He's checking.
Yeah. Oh.
I'll just post a link.
Yeah, please do. It's a exclamation point Frank's Hobbies.
Exclamation point.
Yo. There you go.
Boom. Yeah, I am Uncle Frank. I rant and ramble about the various card games, board games, comic books, tabletop RPGs, etc. Things that I enjoy. Feel free to join me on my channel for basically whatever comes to mind that day. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Oh yeah, as always, man. You're always welcome, brother.
Have a great night, guys.
All right.
Adios, bro.
Later. I hope he likes the description I put in for him. Freehand? I probably misspelled it. I'll fix it. Anyways, all right. Any other commentary, TCGDude, on Spider-Man?
I've had my hands so full with Final Fantasy and trying to catch up on Edge of Eternities that I haven't even really put a lot of energy into it. But from the art gallery thing, right? The one that has Green Goblin and all that we've seen in the past, that looks fun. Great for Commander. From what we've seen here with the welcome decks, knowing what they are contained in, they're great for that. I don't see much application outside of that, though, for like Legacy or other Eternal formats. If you're going for specific synergies and a little bit lower power and some themes, some thematic building, then okay. But otherwise, nothing too crazy. I'm thinking that the more spicy previews are yet to come.
I think so. So far, there's nothing that like makes me want to jump. Like I see some cards, they're like cool, but like I'm not in the I need that piece for a deck yet mode. You know?
Right. Frank mentioning the suspend mechanic with that 1/2 mana legendary actually is kind of awesome, because as anybody that knows me knows that Time Spiral and Planar Chaos was totally like reminiscent for me and up my alley. And man, I tell you how many bulk Joyra time bugs I had in my box, bro. It was a common artifact that nobody played. So to hear old boy bust out that name today was like, wow, that's a deep cut. I love it.
Yeah.
I see Brian smiling. You know what I'm talking about over there, bro.
Yeah, I've seen Joyra's time bug. It was not in the game at the time, but I know what it does. And okay, that's gonna do stuff. And we've seen a lot of stuff, especially lately. Even here, with coming with Edge of Eternity, there's gonna be a lot of red, blue artifact type of shenanigans going on. And that combined with, the Spider-Man 2099 being in red blue, there's going to be some shenanigans that are just going to be all over the place with that.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Brutaclad might actually make a comeback.
Actually,
with all the...
that was one of the several cards that I pulled for my first polls from Modern Horizons 2.
Yeah.
I got Brutaclad, Dermotaxi, and Launus.
Oh, jeez.
For my first polls, and they were just gross. The only thing that really saved me with Modern Horizons 2 was when I won the 1,000 subscriber thing from Big Box Dave. I won it with a Ragavan and a bunch of the fetch lands.
Oh yeah, MH2 fetch lands, baby. Speaking of which, those things are going to be able to fetch out the shocks, which are going to be reprinted here this week in Edge of Eternities. Man, that's going to be exciting.
I thought we already passed Edge of Eternities.
Right.
Oh, we were just around the rim of Edge of Eternity.
Oh God.
That's a horrible job to have.
Right. I would wish that upon no man.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to our shill section. TCGDude, anything you want to shill?
Sure. Yeah, man. I'm Alex, the TCGDude, out here keeping Magic alive. Really, my personal focus right now is to up my game in Standard and Modern. So if you guys are trying to play Arena, Magic Online, I'm available on both platforms. Alternatively, I'm going to be doing some Final Fantasy streams over on the Twitch side with my PS5, just some casual chill stream type stuff. So yeah, and lastly, I have been setting up my store, my singles store. So DJ, if you don't mind, I'm going to plug that real quick. And if you guys want to support the dude and the community, get some singles from me, man. Maybe I'll pop something in there for you if you put in a buyer's note that you're from the Squirry. Anywho's, all right. Thanks, DJ. Yet another successful roundtable in the books.
Oh yeah. All right, Brian. Anything you want to show?
Well, pretty soon I'll be putting up the videos for the Spider-Man cards. It's been revealed. I'm trying to keep on top of everything. I'm actually going to be able, due to a thusly named anonymous donor, I'm going to be able to participate in the Edge of Eternity's pre-release, which is going to excites me greatly. And I'm just here, talking about the cards. I'm available on Arena and trying to work out some new deck strategies on Arena. I haven't started live streaming yet, but I'm working my way that direction eventually.
Cool beans, bro. We're looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, and Dan. Shill.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. KG Cowboy Dan here. So Tuesdays, I got a new thing going on. That is the re-bringing up of an old idea. It'll be the new Two Heads One Mic podcast. We just did our first demo episode on Tuesday. It went banger. We had pretty nice little YouTube numbers for a show that wasn't really promoted much while we were working on it. So we're looking at doing it again this week on Tuesday. Also, my Spotify page just opened up, and you'll be able to hear some of the songs that I've been writing using my Suno via Spotify and Apple Music, Amazon Music, and iTunes.
Nice.
We getting official up in this beer.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm just retooling my my Bristly build deck. Been kind of stuck on this the last day, trying to cram some goodies in there. I went away from Typal, so I never had the Typal support in here anyways. So it's getting there. So Edge of Eternity still does exist. We're going to be having, I already got some shipping info. Probably will be getting it over the next week here. So stay tuned to Discord and the channel and all that. I will give you guys news as soon as I get actual tracking that's actually tracking and moving. Got a few things coming in. Tomorrow, they will not live stream the panel. So when it does pop up, either on YouTube or Twitch, I think it'll probably be on YouTube. We will queue it up and go live and talk about all the spoilers and goodies. I'm sure we'll be bombarded with spoilers as they come. I am unfortunately not there at Comic-Con to catch it live for y'all, but good times. It's again my understanding those that attend are going to get the welcome decks and also the promo for the last Avatar. So Airbender, excuse me. Yeah, dude, craziness. And so look for that. I'm still working on a song for the 1515 subscriber giveaway. It is coming. Also, if you guys have not got in yet, we're going to do the drawing when the box comes in, but let me get you that link so you guys do not miss out on the Edge of Eternity giveaways. So, there it is. And here is the linky link for y'all. Bruh. There you go. Sweet. Make sure you guys get in. Other than that, thanks guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Adios.